Ed Wohlwender, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. Thanks for stopping by.
It's good to be here today.
Of course, you are president and CEO of POP Displays.
Exactly.
Where did the name come from?
Well, POP stands for Point of Purchase. So what we do is part of our name.
Well, expand on that a little bit, Ed, and tell us about your company.
Okay, so what we do is we provide integrated solutions for retail merchandising. So any companies that sell in a retail environment, not necessarily just a store, could be restaurants, could be anywhere where there's a retail type environment going on, we can take them from design through engineering, prototyping, manufacturing, warehousing, distribution.
What inspired you originally to get into this type of business?
Well, I've been with the company for about 5.5 years. I was hired to help it with a turnaround situation that the company was in. It's owned by a private equity company.
Describe for us how POP Displays is different from a broker or some of the other competitors in the permanent merchandising marketplace.
Now, that's a good question. Some of the ways we differentiate ourselves from a broker would be when you come to us, it's a one-stop shop.
Okay.
We handle everything from start to finish. If you share the concept of what you're trying to accomplish with your products at retail, our designers can take that concept and develop a solution that you can execute, that you can actually execute at retail. The other models all have their advantages as well, but with us, it's really about one-stop shop and saving you money in that process.
Yeah, it also sounds like you hold the key to success for many of these companies.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's so many times where companies go to an agency and then they try and farm things out to disparate manufacturers, and then they have to coordinate that manufacturing into distribution. We take all that headache out of the process.
Nice. Nice to be involved in that. Now, what I found interesting about your background is that you're a graduate of the United States Military Academy at West Point.
That's correct.
It's quite an honor.
It is. It's an honor to have served my country. I'm proud of that. Never got shot at in anger. I'm really happy about that. But I spent 6 years in the military, yes.
Yeah. How did your experience at West Point and as a West Point graduate help you in business?
It's a great question. I think overall, leadership is leadership. Trying to get people to rally around a common goal, rally around a set of values, rally around the mission. It doesn't change between whether you're defending a country or trying to develop merchandising solutions at retail.
Now, how is being vertically integrated, how has that helped POP Displays win and grow business?
Well, it's all about speed to market.
That's it.
Exactly. So under one roof, imagine that we can take your concept of what you're trying to accomplish, either with your brand, with your product, with your store environment, and develop the design, have the engineers collaborate on that design in real time, and then take that engineering, prototype it collaboratively on a parallel path, while manufacturing is sitting in on a lot of those same meetings. They're thinking about how are we going to make this, even if the engineering isn't quite done yet. So everything speeds up, and it's all under one roof, and people are co-located, and we can get all that communication done in a fast manner.
Sure. If somebody is watching this interview and said, you know, I really want to talk to Ed about these, I need to get up to speed on some of these services, how does one do that?
Well, you can call our company, 914-771-4200. We have a full-time receptionist.
Located where?
Yonkers, New York. We're actually the largest private employer in Yonkers.
Really?
Yes. Yes. And our website, www.popdisplays.com.
What's been your philosophy in 4 years?
Almost 5 now.
5 years.
March will be 5 years.
What's been your overall philosophy in dealing with your customers in those 4 years?
Well, we have a core value called selfless service.
Right.
And in that core value, it's one of our 7 core values, but selfless service is all about putting the needs of our customers before our own. And we really take that humble approach towards servicing customers. We want to get to know your business. We want to get to know what you're trying to accomplish, and then bring all of our resources to bear in helping you fulfill your goals.
Sure. Can you share with us a little bit about your core values? I know there's 7 of them on your website.
Sure.
Can you just briefly give us an overview of that?
Sure. The 7 core values are really our rallying point through a lot of collaboration with the executive team, different layers of management. We tried to get to level set on what can we agree with, that we're going to stand for, that we're going to walk our talk on a daily basis.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you, don't most other businesses all have a set of values?
I'm sure a lot of businesses do. The difference is, are they a poster on the wall,
well, you
right?
implement them.
Or do the people actually agree
question.
with
Good
and walk
do they believe in
those core values? And I would challenge anyone to come to our company and ask anyone in the company, because we've all trained on the core values. We've all discussed them on a regular basis.
Yeah. What are they?
Safety. Everyone has the right to come to work the same way and leave the same way they came.
Yeah.
Right. And safety's good business. Yeah. Selfless service, I mentioned before. Duty, just doing what should be done when it should be done without being told or ordered to do so. Honor, right? Doing what you say you're going to do. Let your word be your bond.
Yes.
Respect. We define respect as love others as you love yourself. Something different in this day and age.
Yeah, I would think. What's the most rewarding part of what you do?
The most rewarding part of what I do is watching the development and growth of the people around me, bar none.
Yeah, and I did want to ask you one last question, and that over the last couple of years, with the economy the way it has been, it's making a big comeback recently. How has it affected your business there?
Well, like everyone else, we had to weather the
storm.
largest economic downturn since the Great Depression. Yeah. But because of the types of customers we service, large retailers, large consumer packaged goods companies, as the consumer goods come back, as retail comes back, it's good for our business as well.
What is your vision for the future of POP Displays?
Well, we have a bright future, actually. As we're expanding into new markets. Historically, we've been primarily in the mass cosmetic market, but we're growing into food, into beverage, and keeping to our base, which is that mass cosmetic market. There's a lot of opportunity for growth within that market as well.
Well, I just want to say one more time, Ed Wohlwender, thank you so much, CEO of POP Displays, President and CEO. Thanks for stopping by today, and it was a pleasure to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
Thanks.
Take care.